The Quilotoa loop. It's hard. All of my fellow gringos, how you going? Oh, it's good to hear. Welcome to the blog. This week on the Quilotoa loop, and yeah, check it out, Ecuador. Get your central highlands on. Hey mum, fast fun facts about the Quilotoa loop. 30 kilometers of walking with a top ascent height 3,800 meters above. Roughly costs about $80 US, which is pretty fantastic value in terms of, 3 days of hiking, all prices included. Roughly 15 hours of walking and 8 out of 10 good times to be had. But if you're on a budget and you're going through Ecuador, this is going to be a must do. I mean, you're getting your exercise, you're getting your value for money, and the panoramas and scenery are just incredible. And that's without even getting to the crater yet, so pretty stoked and excited to get to the end. When in doubt of which direction to go, follow the poo. This little girl's showing us the way. Up this way? Ah, sí. Gracias.
Thought you were going to do this backwards.
This is much more difficult than I expected. Essentially in the last half hour I've just gone up and up and up this hill, and my fitness is much worse than I expected. This hike is definitely not for someone who's just backpacking for a few months with a diet consisting of cigarettes and alcohol. Pretty thankful this is the start of my trip and I'm fresh. But yeah, pretty worth it for this view. Just a heads up, the altitude is actually really intense. So every time I'm breathing in, I'm getting about half of my usual lung capacity. So I'd advise that you go to Quito, the capital of Ecuador, and maybe just hang out there for a few days. Quito's the second highest capital in the world at 2,800 meters. So if you hang out there, get used to the climate and the altitude, it'll do you wonders, because I've seen some people absolutely struggling on this trail and they weren't either prepared for the altitude or just kind of the intensity of the trek. So make sure you come prepared, because fuck, you would not want something, serious to happen in the Ecuadorian highlands. Oh no.
Yeah.
Mamá,
Mamá.
mamá. Oh, she likes the stick. Here we go. What? So sick. Let's watch out for the dogs and the kids. This trail's gnarly, hey?